talk about tonight and then just how the fall's been so far for you?
Yeah, I think the first thing we talked about was just making sure we come out. We want everyone to, any fans that are here watching, to say, wow, they look so much better than they did the first weekend. I thought we did a good job of that. Our pitching did not. Our pitching, Sam did a good job. We had some hiccups along the way. Wanted to get Ella an opportunity to get on the mound and Ilana on the mound, because it's just kind of tricky when you can pull them right off the infield. And last year, Ilana did that to us when she was at BYU, and it was very uncomfortable to deal with. So we're really trying to create an interesting dynamic with our pitching staff. And Bella Smith is still on hold. She can't get out with us. She's practicing with us, but not in game. So I am really loving our defense. There were times when we're a little bit sloppy. Our speed is incredible, and that's what's really fun about this is going to look entirely different than what you all have seen before, and that's good. We're not trying to be the last 4 years. This is a completely new team with just a different look about them, and I'm excited. I'm going to have to really learn how to coach this style, and I've had it before, but it's been a long time. The last 10 years, we just have big bombers. I mean, they come up, and we have a good balance of that right now. So I'm having a lot of fun with these guys.
Patty, as you get into this, you have so many new players and things. Are you beginning to formulate who can play where and who can do what, or are you still a long way off from that?
No, I'm not too far off, but what's great about them is they can play all kinds of positions. So you could look up and see Ilana at second, at short, on the mound. She could play pretty much anywhere. Ella can play the outfield. She can play first. She can pitch. I mean, they all can do a lot of things very well. So much of our decision making is going to come from who's on the mound and the matchups that happen, because right now everybody can handle themselves very well on defense. I was really having fun watching Tia Malloy tonight. I liked her in the leadoff, and she just moves. I mean, she really does. So there's just so much. It's going to be really, I hope you would think, very fun to watch this team as we start to figure ourselves out a bit.
Ella, how's this fall gone for you, going from last year, taking it all in, to immediately being one of the veterans on kind of this group, even though it's just your second year?
It's definitely been a different role, but just appreciate like what we had last year and just taking all the lessons that I've learned from last year into now, and just kind of trying to be really welcoming to all the freshmen and the transfers. And it's a new year, new team. We're same goal. We're really excited.
Sam, how happy were you with tonight? And maybe just kind of take us through what the portal process was like for you.
Yeah, so the portal process was actually pretty smooth sailing. You know, Coach reached out to me, and that was everybody wants to be reached out.
Funny?
Sorry. No, it was okay. It was good. I very much enjoyed my visit out here to Oklahoma, and I knew almost immediately that this is what I want to call home. My only hiccup I had was how far it is from my family. I'm a big family person. But we've been doing really well. My parents just switch off every week that they come because we have little ones at home. So we've figured it out. But yeah, for tonight, I was really pleased with it, really pleased with the team. You know, it's hard for a pitcher to have a good night when their defense not there to back them up. And that goes down to Cheney's diving catch in right field. Ilana making the 3 ground ball plays in the first inning. So I thought the team looked really good, and as a person of that team, that just makes you happy.
Well, what have the last couple months been like for you, just after transferring here, just getting settled in, getting to know the team, the players? Just what has that process been like for you?
Yeah, it's actually been a lot better than I anticipated, which is really good. Like I said, I'm really big with my family, so being away from them was hard. But this is one of the best teams I've ever been on, and they're going to invite you to do everything, or they're just going to show up to your house and hang out with you, which I love that. So it's been really good. Working with Coach Rocha is just a blessing in itself. She's a very confident person, which gives me a lot of confidence when I go out there. So I'm loving it.
Do you remember your first call with Coach Gasso in the portal process?
I think I blinked. I blacked out.
You blacked out when I called, or what?
No, a little bit. No, yeah, I remember. We were just, I would say a lot of what we talked about was faith, which was really big to me. I'm big into my faith, and I think anybody that'll sit there and have a 45-minute conversation with you, and most of it is about your faith, that's where you want to be.
She committed at IHOP with me. That was like the highlight of my life.
How's that for you? I know
I
that's like
love
your
You're
IHOP.
big on- yeah, big
I
on
don't
IHOP,
tell
yeah.
anyone that, but she committed at IHOP, and that was like another level of IHOP.
It's an immediate bond. Did you have? This is unfortunately a serious question. The last couple of years, how many players did not believe it was you when you called them the first time in the portal process this go around?
You believed,
Yeah.
in me, right? Someone did not. Who was it? I've got to think.
We'll rifle through. We'll rifle through everybody.
It might have been Bella Smith. Yeah. Who was it?
Led last year. Didn't
Yeah. I don't think anyone was that, but they were kind of surprised. Yeah, for sure.
How's it been for you? You talked a bunch about getting excited to coach this group again. Did it take you a couple practices or were you just, it's been building
I
up,
was
I'm ready to go?
I was ready. Yeah, I am much more vocal than I have been in a long time, just because I didn't need to be. They knew what they were doing, and I was just there to almost facilitate. Now we're into really coaching and a lot of learning going on and a lot of quick adjustments and things like that. So we've almost got everybody out of the injury box here except for Corey Hicks, and we really need her behind the plate. I think we've got some inexperience with Riley Zakay, and that might look that way. She's really fighting hard, but she is a little raw back there still. But everything else, our pitchers were not great tonight, and I know Coach Rocha let them know that, which I loved. But you're also facing a very good offense, and we get to see them a lot. So you got to, as a pitcher, you have to really have thick skin in the fall, because you just keep facing very good hitters that know pretty much what you've got. That's why to have, any of our pitchers get a shutout in their innings is a big deal.
Patty, you mentioned the injury, getting people back, but obviously you've got Nellie that's able to go out there and do some things. Just after she dealt with injuries last year, how good is it to see her out there, and how big is this fall for her?
Good. It feels good. She reminds me so much of Sid Romero, and that's a very good comparison, and something that I think she would be excited to hear. She's still a redshirt. She's a freshman, not completely though, but she has fallen in and is really fighting for that spot. So I'm really excited for Nellie.
How did it feel to be back in the circle? Because I know you did that a lot in high school and travel ball and stuff, but how does it feel to be back in there?
It was a breath of fresh air. It was a lot of just like the past couple weeks, just a lot of like relearning my steps and all of that. But being able to go back on the mound was really exciting. And I was like, let's go. Let's see where this takes us.
Patty, you talk about needing to build up the depth at catcher, but Isabella there at the top, we saw a little bit of what she's capable of tonight. How much does that help to have that veteran presence?
Yeah, I thought she caught it really well tonight. I tried to run on her a little bit. She's been working at practice on trying to deliver the ball a little bit quicker. She did really well with that tonight. She takes big swings. I can hear the fans going, "Oh!" when she swings and misses. So it was good to see her get some super solid contact tonight. I think that felt good for her. Are the Tigers in the play?
Yeah. In fact, one game away from the ALCS.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got it all over
Yeah.
you right now, so
I'm
okay,
I'm
good
sure.
luck, good luck.
Thank you.
The Dodgers will be waiting.
That would be awesome. I would love to see that.
Nobody likes
Anything else, guys?
That'll be it.
Thank you all.